Is Disney's Vero Beach Resort for seniors? Hi, it's Dan from Nancy and Dan Travel. We are seniors just like you. Most Walt Disney World and Disney reviews and videos are for young adults and young families by young adults. Nancy and I are seniors, and we provide a senior's viewpoint on different aspects of Walt Disney World and Disney resorts and cruises. Based on the popularity of our review of Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa from a senior's perspective, yes, we'll put a link at the end of this video if you're curious. This time we are reviewing Disney's Vero Beach Resort from a senior's perspective to determine if this beachfront resort is for seniors, if seniors will have a wonderful experience staying here, or if it is a miss. Nancy and I stayed here in mid-January 2024. Based on our stay, we strongly believe that, yes, Disney's Vero Beach Resort is for seniors wishing a quick getaway of 1 to 2 days. Additionally, for seniors wishing to stay 3 days or longer, again, Disney's Vero Beach Resort is also a winner. But why? Perhaps our reasons are different from yours. Let's start by looking at the numbers of Disney's Vero Beach Resort. The resort is located at Wabasso Beach. It's 11 miles north of Vero Beach, right next to the Atlantic Ocean of Central South Florida. This resort was Disney's second Disney Vacation Club resort, opening in late 1995. But not to worry, you do not need to be a DVC member to stay here. It took us about a 90-minute drive from Orlando's International Airport. It has approximately 211 guest rooms, grouped as either studios or villas with one or more bedrooms, with approximately 18 dedicated two-bedroom units and 36 lock-off two-bedroom units, which can be separated by doors into one-bedroom units and studio units. There are 10 buildings on property, including 6 beach cottages, yet they are not too far at all. Much closer than, for example, the multiple buildings at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, and much, much closer than the buildings at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa at Walt Disney World. There is only one swimming pool at Disney's Vero Beach Resort because, well, you have the Atlantic Ocean right next door. There are 3 restaurants on property, 1 table service, 1 counter service, and 1 more of a bar lounge that we'll discuss shortly. The theming is definitely similar to Disney's Beach Club Resort, that of East Coast Beachside. There are numerous on-site activities for all ages, including turtle nesting when in season. Nearby, there is downtown Vero Beach with a multitude of retail shopping, restaurants and bars, numerous golf courses, and numerous attractions such as the McKee Botanical Garden, on which we'll have a video later on. Not all guest rooms have view of the beach and Atlantic Ocean, so be sure when booking you know if you are reserving a room with a view of the beach and the ocean, or a view of the garden area, or the pool area, or possibly the hotel area. Nancy and I stayed in a studio categorized as an in-ocean view for 2 reasons. First, we wanted a view of the beach and ocean. Second, while the resort has a total of 10 buildings nestled close together, we wanted a room in the main building so we could simply walk inside from our room to the restaurants and bar on site. The Disney website states that in our in-ocean view studio, it was to contain 2 queen beds, but from our review and tour of our room, you can clearly see it had only 1 traditional queen bed, plus a Queen Murphy bed. A very nice addition from that not too distant renovation, which was great because it gave us so much more space inside the room. I'll leave a link for you as well of our Disney Vero Beach Ocean View Studio room in the description below. Pardon the interruption. We just wanted to say thank you very much for watching this video. And please give it a thumbs up and also click that subscribe button for more travel tips and adventures. Thanks so much, and back to the video. The vibe of the resort is laid-back, casual, oceanside themed. Again, similar to Disney's Beach Club Resort at Walt Disney World. While there are an abundance of Disney characters on paintings and murals, we did not find it overwhelming. And the staff were super friendly and helpful, really added to the tranquility and enjoyment of our stay. There are numerous artifacts, pictures, and the like on the walls of the common areas. including many referencing the Brooklyn Dodgers baseball team who used to make Vero Beach area their spring training home for many, many years. The outdoors areas were very well maintained and typical Disney attention to detail. The outdoor pool area, while under refurbishment during our stay, looked like a great area for families and guests of all ages. There is also a 9-hole mini golf right next to the pool. There are 4 dining options at Disney's Vero Beach: the Wind and Waves Grill table service restaurant for breakfast or dinner, the Wind and Waves Market, which is a counter service restaurant for lighter meals, snacks, and so on, the Green Cabin Room, which is a laid-back bar lounge, and the outdoors poolside Wind and Waves Bar. We explored 3 of the 4. Since the pool was closed during our stay because of the major refurbishment, and because we happened to have chosen the coldest and windiest weekend in January for our stay, we did not sit outside to sip adult beverages at the Wind and Waves Bar. The Wind and Waves Market next to the pool area had a great assortment of sandwiches. Nancy and I both enjoyed our choices our first day when we had a low-key resort day. The Green Cabin Room is a bar lounge on the 2nd floor and is accessible from both inside the lobby and as well from the outside. It's a very laid-back, nautically themed lounge. Nancy and I went for a drink before dinner on our first evening, and we saw people playing a variety of table games available from the resort. They even had a Disney trivia game going on there during our stay. We enjoyed the pretzels and cheese dip and highly recommend it. Here's a quick look at the beach and ocean from the viewing area just outside the Green Cabin Room Lounge, which would be very popular if it was not for the uncooperative weather during our stay. The Wind and Waves table service restaurant was an immediate favorite for us. The menu is diverse with many different offerings. Here's a sample of what we had on our second consecutive night's dinner. We were planning to eat at Vero Beach on our second night, but the meal we had at the Wind and Waves Grill was so delicious our first night, we just had to go back. And it had very reasonable prices as well for such high quality. Of course, there's the beach. We dropped a full video of the beach at Disney's Vero Beach Resort last week. We'll add a link to that also in the description for you. Here's a view of the beach and ocean from our 3rd floor ocean view studio. The beach itself, in a nutshell, was very, very nice. Sure, no one was swimming in the cold and high winds of late January, yet lots of seashells were there to be collected. The staff was very friendly and helpful, and there were beach chairs, umbrellas, and so on to rent if you wanted. Okay, so for the summary of our review from a senior's point of view of Disney's Vero Beach Resort, is it for seniors? The major drawback, and there's just no getting around it, was that there is no Disney transportation to get you there. You must drive or be driven to get to the resort, about 90 minutes from MCO and about a 2-hour drive from Disney World. There is only one table service restaurant, Wind and Waves Grill. While the food was outstanding and the menu plentiful of different choices and with nightly specials of different menu items, for us it would last only 5 days, maybe 7 at the most, before we would get tired and would want to dine somewhere else for a change. The last con for us was that there was no pools, which Disney calls leisure pools. We call them quiet pools. There was just one pool for everyone. As for the pros, there are plenty. Location, location, location. Yes, it's right on the beach, as you can see. And yes, it's very close to many attractions on the east coast of Central Florida. More videos coming on some of the best later. Unlike, for example, Disney's Boardwalk Resort at Walt Disney World, all of the off-site restaurants are accessible and close, as they were either inside the main building or just outside. As far as the perks, that wonderful sound of the waves crashing against the ocean shore is magical. And you've got it every time you're outside the resort. Nancy and I hope you enjoyed this video. Here are 2 more videos of our travel adventures to watch. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And lastly, my email is in the description below. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.